Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. For many years, as many of you have been around the Capitol have known, we have tried to fix the workers' compensation system by bits and pieces, but that never resulted in significant savings or improved outcomes. I think we all realized we were putting a Band-Aid over a broken system. We knew the problem was that we were using an outdated adversarial system that resulted in friction between workers and employers on a daily basis. So we looked at it and said, why don't we change and do what 48 other states are doing, and that is move to an administrative system. We looked at Arkansas, which is a system where it was working fine, and by the way, we compete with Arkansas for businesses every day of the year. So they had a competitive advantage over Oklahoma by the simple fact that their costs were so much lower than Oklahoma's cost of workers' compensation. We told lawmakers that an administrative system would save money for the government and employees in the long run, but would require an investment. And you can see the savings that have been outlined by Chairman Wilson. It did take an investment. It may take some more investment by the legislature. But we know that it's going to result in increased savings for businesses across Oklahoma and better treatment for workers. The $220 million amount of savings is proof that we were right, and the legislature was right in moving to an administrative system. And we think that amount is going to increase in the future. As Chairman Wilson said, we're already seeing more insurance companies enter the market, which is increasing competition, which ultimately will help relieve pressure on rates as well. Anecdotally, from our standpoint as the voice of business in Oklahoma, we're starting to hear from individual businesses that they are saving money on their insurance premiums. It's still early. We're only at 1 year. The system is still being implemented. We expect to hear more. We're actually going to try to survey businesses across the state to try to find out their experience with the new system. We're in the preliminary stages of doing that. We think, and we're almost positive, that we will get very good evidence that these reforms are working. Workers are benefiting too, as Chairman Wilson said. They're getting treated quicker, and a lot of people don't understand that for anybody who's in business, the most important asset they have is their workers. They need them working to be able to make a profit. They need to have them working to be able to run their company. And the sooner they can get back to work, healthy and happy, the better they are going to do with their businesses. So it's very important to business people to have healthy and happy workers coming back after an injury. In any system, there are going to be injuries. Whenever people are working, there are going to be injuries, whether it's a paper cut or a serious accident. It's important that they get the proper treatment and get treated fairly and get back, and we think the system takes care of that issue. As with any new system, there are going to need to be some tweaks that need to be made. We expect to have to work towards that in the future. We're happy to work with the lawmakers, both this session and in future sessions, to make sure we have the best system in the country and that our businesses can be competitive with every other business in the country, and that we're not at disadvantage to businesses that locate here in Oklahoma. And with that, I will turn it over to Commissioner Engel, I think is going to follow me. And at the end of this, I'll be happy to take any questions. Thank you.